All right, hello. Hello. Happy Friday, October 24th. A week before Halloween. And today we've got hopefully all treats, no tricks, as we've got the release of the second set for the Gundam card game. Now, going into this, a couple of things I do want to say. I do know that this is a set that's a little bit tough for people to get. We're opening 3 boxes for us today. I also know it's delayed in Canada, so I do know that it's a bit of a tough subject for some people because again, they are trying to get boxes, and I do recognize how difficult it is to get that, but I hope you guys know that these are boxes that I will be using. These are the cards that I will be using. I promise I'm not buying boxes in excess in anything. My goal is to open these. We'll see what we get, and then I'll probably buy singles from there. But I hope you guys understand that. I also have an onus to buy and open a lot of boxes. Enough boxes, right? I don't think the most I've ever bought for one set, I think, for any card game is probably about a case at one time. And that would be like sometimes in one piece where it would be like I buy 6 boxes for myself and the other 6 boxes would be for like tournament promos and packs and stuff. So I hope you guys don't think that I'm opening cases and cases of this product. I'm opening my 3 that I have here with hopes to get a couple of some of these shiny alt arts. I do think the GQuux the Common Plus Plus resource is super sick. I think it would be cool to have 5 of that with the Gundam one as well. But I think that it is a I hope you guys don't think that I'm flaunting that I've got 3 boxes, but this is I want to be able to open these. I want to have a good time with you guys, but I also want to I respect that this is a blessing by itself. So I hope you guys recognize that I recognize that, and that I'm looking forward to this. But and I hope you guys get your own product too, and you guys have your own successes with it. So just kind of wanted to go for that. So. Yeah, I know. I know. Honestly, okay, this is where I've gotten just a lot of comments recently, and I don't know, it's because I'm not flexing. I'm one of the bigger creators in the space, so people have frustrations about getting product, and they find that my comment section is the best way to voice their concerns, which I do read and I understand. I know some people just are like 3 boxes is already a blessing. So I hope people recognize that. Again, that I know that this is already a boon plus for it. So I just want to make sure that. So yeah. Okay. Well, thank you. I mean, you guys are also biased. You guys are here. You guys are here watching it. All right. I'll look at like the other stream, like the rip and ship. Is that the right word for it? Where they open like cases of product just to ship it off, right? And so I think I hope people get product too. If there's any constellation, consultation. No, what's the word? Constellation is the stars. It's consolation. Constellation is the star one. It's been a day already. I don't. From doing more and more testing, I think GD01 is the set that has better cards per average. I think there are, which is also kind of tough for this set when if you don't get a lot of the packs. I don't think there's a lot of LRs that you super need from this set, but it also means that there's a chance to get like some of the less popular LRs at the same time. So don't worry, we're all hate watching. That's crazy. Yeah. And I think that some of the single prices is too. So yeah. But yeah, and yeah, that's the big thing from I know Canada, especially since I just got back from Canada and I came home and I saw that all the stuff was delayed. So I know it's tough for people there too, and that's also why we're hosting some of our tournaments too. So I appreciate EXP Share Collectibles helping us get some product for those and hoping to get people for that as well. But yeah, and then yeah, the Jurassic so Yomi works at Universal Studios as a tech manager. If you guys are going to Halloween Horror Nights at all, she does a lot. She's a manager for a lot of the street activations for that. So my wardrobe outside, like my wardrobe is like 45% card game shirts, so like One Piece, Gundam, Digimon, etc. Dragon Ball for card games I make content for. 45% like Universal shirts and stuff where it was on clearance, and then she gets her associate discount, and so it's like I got this shirt was probably cheap, which I love for that too. And then like 10% like actual wear. So That's it. Why is my it's tracking my head, which I bob my head a lot for it. So, but yeah, I let's see. Let's see. Are you a trading card shop? Let's see. I do content creation full time. This is my full time gig. If I was to be super honest, I think like YouTube and Twitch is probably about 25% of what I do. My website is like half of what I do. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the back end that I don't think it's as obvious of how much work, and the other 25% is just like additional gigs and stuff. So, but yeah, I think the singles for this set are going to be lower than average. We'll see if that's true or not. I'm really not a market guy. I don't kind of invest in that kind of stuff. I just get cards that I need as I need them. And if it's at a bad price, that's on me for doing that at a bad price. But yeah, I think set 1 and Star Decks 1 through 4 are probably the, how do I say it? The average power per card's a little bit higher based on my own testing, but there could just be like some deck that still like develops out of this that could be a little bit stronger. But sincerely, like if you guys can get 2 copies of Star Deck 6, I think that's somewhat viable. We're going to do some Star Deck 6 testing at the end of this too. And I've been having a bit of a harder time finding a deck that a build that I like. So I made my tier list video today. I know a lot of people are like, I knew it going in, but I'm like, I don't know the best way to build G-Quux, and so my experience with it has been a little bit limited, but I'll be definitely down to try and play some games with it too. So, yeah. But should be fun. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to making this and going through this. So you lived through watching my open packs. Yeah. So hopefully this is an us thing. What do you think about the decks listed on the gun? I haven't looked through all of them. I did see, I made a post about it. I thought it was really funny. Like, I'm not trying to give myself too much credit for it. I thought like when I made like the Age and Epion deck, I thought it was a, what's the best way to say it? I thought it was a crazy idea. I thought it was like a wacky idea that I didn't think was like intended, or like it doesn't, you know, like it kind of makes sense, but like the pieces like barely fit together. And so I thought it was really, really funny to see them release not the exact same build, but them also releasing a build of those two together. And I thought that was interesting. So that was my thoughts of it. Yeah, I think the clan combos are like a little bit too specific. Yeah, so that's been my biggest issue. My 2 big issues with clan is that there's no bottom end, and that there's like, it's a deck that would be really benefited by having 50 clan cards, but it's simply not viable with the cards that we have right now. And the RNG is a little bit high, I think, sometimes, because like playing off the top of your deck is not a consistent thing to do in this game right now. If there was an effect that let you put a card from your hand to the top of the deck, and then you could play like G-Quux to then play it off the top, I think that would be a little bit better. So like if there was like a draw one, put one on top of your deck kind of thing, but we'll kind of see. So anyways, we're going to start opening some boxes. We've got 3 for us today. We've got, well, I'm going to probably do, since we have 2 star decks, we're going to open a box, star deck, box, star deck, box. So that's my goal. There are 3 LR++. There's the G-Quux, as well as the Barbatos, and there's also the Common++ resource. I'd be pretty happy with all of those. Some of the alt arts that I've seen that I think are cool. I think the Epion one's really cool, even though it's not my favorite unit. I think the Psycho Gundam's a card that I've been playing a lot of. Cubely alt art as well would be fun. I think is it Awakened Power, the purple card that plays from the trash? I think that card's fantastic. I'd love to have 2 of those. Yeah, the Vulture Vagon. Yeah, that one was honestly like, I was mildly proud of that one. I think like going into it, you can be like, you know, I'm pretty upfront if I think a deck is like okay, or there's just like a shell of a deck for it. But that one definitely caught me by surprise. All right, 1 second. Yeah. All right, well. Yeah. Okay. All right. But yeah, let's get started. Let's get started. We're gonna open this top box and we're gonna go from there. But excited for it. Also, I think like I'm a big sucker for the color red. Even though it's not like necessarily most card games, it's not my favorite color to play. Usually it's too aggressive and like rush down, which is definitely like not my style as much. But Gundam's kind of done more. It lets you be like a little bit more control-y with red, which is cool. And like the box design itself is super cool. We got Zeta. We've got the Barbatos here. These are pretty boxes as well. So we'll go from there. So 24 boxes. If I remember right, the hits from set 1 were 8 LRs and 2 alt arts per box, and then 1 common plus resource, which we have 10 common plus resources in this set compared to set 1 where we had only 8. There's obviously a little bit more purple cards, and the card ratios are a little bit different. There's 130 unique cards and then 13 alt arts from this. And yeah, I think that's it. So let's go into it. All right. We'll probably slowly. Oh, there's also like the chance of God packs, right? You guys get to have fun making terrible names for these. So Gobaldi Beta, we've got the Alexandria, we've got the Gundam Barbatos third form, Familial Devotion, 01 Gundam Core Booster, Dominion, Freedom, Beneath the Mask, Sailor's Light type Gundam, a Gundam Age 1 Spallo, and ooh, all right, we've got a... I don't know why this keeps happening. There's like, it's... Do you guys know how much... Not Buster Gundam, the other one. What's the Zaft 5, level 5 one? I have like a playset of that all art just from like opening boxes. And like, why is it always like the LR that I never will play? Why is it the one that I will never play? It's like, here, have 5 of them. Not upset for getting that. It is a pretty card, not going to deny. I just don't know if it belongs in any decks right now, which is a bit of an issue. So a fun first pack. Maybe you guys won't be. So Dual Gundam, correct. That is the one. Dual Gundam. Yeah, I have like 3 or 4 LR pluses of those. I'm like, I will never use this card. Why do you keep giving it to me? So hopefully this is the only Gundam Versigo that we get from this one, but we'll see. Yeah. Sending you your boxes. All right. Let me know when they ship next week. All right. Gundam Age 1 Normal, Gundam Leopard, Aspiring Pilot, Gaffron, Barzam, Dizel, Gablith, Hyakuri, the Buster Gundam. Its name is Ryusei Go, Cardo's Graze Reater's Ground Type, and a Bylorant, as well as the regular the regular Common Plus of the what is it? The G-Quux Gundam right there. And these are 2 rares. All right, we've got the regular G-Quux, Hizak, Gazosi, Galio, Baldin, Taurus, Bokto, Persistent and Fortuitous, Genuous Ace Custom, Raider Gundam, the Ein Schwalbe Graze. Man, they really just added text to these cards, huh? We got Gundam X, and ooh, all right, this is probably my favorite LR in the set right now. It's the Gundam Gujan Rebake. This card, or Rebake, I think it's Rebake. You guys can correct me if not, but Gujan is like super fun. This, I don't know why they gave purple a blocker, especially one as good as this one. I've been incredibly happy with this card. So definitely want to play set of 4, so I'm happy we got one in one of our packs. That's a good one. Like I'm almost happier about this card than I am about this card. Dual Gundam would be good. One Day Trust. All right. I'll keep stockpiling them accidentally, I suppose. Nemo, Delonza, Seipner, Mythos, Genis Custom, Moir's Determination, Jared Mesa, Gundam Heavy Arms, Psycho Gundam MA Mode, Gundam Astron MA mode, Haman Karn's Gaza C, and the Jared Ryan and Tifa Aldil there. So, also, Red Gundam is like one of my favorite Gundams in the entirety of the Gundam universe. I have one that I built right here. It is fantastic. I love it so much. This will be the new Common Plus resource for me that I want to get is probably going to be the Gundam. So, the Red Gundam. If I end up playing G-Quux in person, I definitely do 5 Red Gundam and 5 of the G-Quux one. So that will be one for when I'm at events. I'll definitely try to be picking up a couple of those. So I think I only need 5. So hopefully one of the Common Plus resources we get today will be the Red Gundam. Barzam, Dazil, G-Quux, Hezak, Gaza C, Galio Baldine, Jared Meza, Gundam Heavy Arms, Psycho Gundam MA mode. This pack looks identical for some of these cards. We got the 4 Murasame. I also would love to get an alt art version of this card. I think it's very good. And we got two copies of the Versaga. We're halfway through a playset of the worst LR for me personally. That's crazy. I'm very happy to see that. I do note that most of the time, if you get an LR Plus in a box, you also always get the LR regular in the same box. So we continue that trend on that one. But listen, getting 3 boxes I'm already happy about, so nothing too crazy. We got Abdul's Mognak, we got Shuji's Hideout, one of my favorite cards in this set. Gundam Age 1 Normal, Hezak, Siepner, White Wolf, Daughters Weapon, Daughters Command, Beneath the Mask, Eins, Schwalbe Graze, the Hama Garns, Gaza C, and then we have the Dramatic Turnabout. So I almost think this card is good. The fact that you have to heal something for the effect, though, is a little bit tougher. Yeah, power with L Strike. Yeah, I expect in every. Yeah, it's bake. Yeah, okay. I've said this before on stream. It's like, all right, Gundam. All right, that word's understood. Got there. Gujin, or like, was it like fusion? And like, no. Obvious, it's Gujion. All right, cool. That's how we're pronouncing words in this card. All right, cool. And then Rebake, and then they double back and they're like, no. This one's Rebake. Like, I find like this one's like inconsistent with how they the side letters sound with it. So it's like for me it's like either Gujin Rebake or Gujion Rebake, right? Those are the 2 acceptable ways to say it in my mind, and it's like it's a half and half. So anyways, Delta Plus Wave Rider mode, Oba Frost, Gundam Leopard, Gaza C, Methus, Diva, Turning Point of History, Rick Diaz Red, Sayla's Light Type Cannon, Jared Mesa, the Gundam X, and the Gundam X. All right, very, very fitting. We got 2 Gundam X's in the same pack. So obviously we've got the rare and the LR. I wish this card did a little bit more. Even if it like played something from the trash, I think that would be probably a little bit too powerful for it. But the fact that I don't think suppression by itself is good, and the fact that a lot of decks are going to, I think, have blockers, are going to have like a base up, which makes it difficult to actually do 2 damage with a card like this one. So you got our first Rick Diaz, one of the most powerful cards in the game, or usable cards in the game from this one for sure. But here it is. Yeah, you're going to see this card a lot. Gundam Airmaster Fighter Mode, Gabaldi Beta, we've got Aspiring Pilot, Galio Baldine, Janice Custom, Gundam Age 1 Titus, Sisterly Care, Gably, Gundam Heavy Arms, Age Device, and the Red Gundam. So I think this card is pretty good. The fact that it's level 5 is a little bit upsetting because it doesn't, get played off the G-Quux, but it does have a link with any clan pilot, and it does have the high maneuver, so that's fine in its own way. No, you have to heal. I was pretty sure, like, you guys can correct me for realsy, but I think it was in the FAQ, right? You do have to heal with it. Yeah, the Vulture, yeah, I think it's a little bit lacking. Like, you can make big number attacks, but I don't feel like that does as much for it, so. We've got the Alexandria, Gothron, the Taurus, Shagia Frost, Valedictorian, Hyakuri, Psycho Gundam MA mode, GXs, and the Sodon here. So this is an Earth Federation card with the Wolf, and then the Sodon is the Add 1, and then choose one of your friendly units tokens. This card just is really specific, huh? You have to have a token, and then your token can attack into something specifically. I feel like that card's a little bit too specific, especially for a 2-cost base, but we'll see. All right, we've got the Gundam Airmaster Fighter mode, Gray's Ritter, Gundam Age 1 Titus, Orga, Krot, and Shawnee, Genoese Raider Gundam MA mode, which it does have the biological CPU trait right here, which we will also fix on Eggman Events Deck Builder. It's a little bit, the text is correct, the picture is incorrect, but we'll fix that. Dominion, Frieden, Beneath the Mask, Sailor Lights Sailor Lights Type Gun Cannon, Flitz Asuno, and the Gundam Kamaris. I am 2 for 2 on the LRs that I do not like in this set. We got one of each of those, so you know that's kind of how that goes. All right, almost done with half a box. We got Shuji's Hideout, our second one of those. Obafrost, Jabaldi Beta, Alexandria, Gundam Barbatos Third Form, Familial Devotion, Galthali, Hayakuri, the Buster Gundam, its name is Ryu, say go, Gundam Mark II Titans, and the Gundam Age 1 Spallo. So we've got two of that Spallo there. Like Age 1 LR? Which one's that one? It says, yeah, but the wording says what? Yeah, you have to choose one friendly damage unit. So if you don't have a friendly damage unit, you can't activate it. One thing also is that Gundam's a little bit different ruling-wise compared to like One Piece and Fusion World, where effects are really not mandatory. There's also, it's like the same thing with like Mikazuki. If your opponent doesn't have a unit that, if you don't have a unit to target on your opponent's side to deal 1 damage to, you can't damage just your one guy for free. So it's different from other Bandai card games, which is a little bit confusing, but at least they're consistently like that in this game. Forbidden Gundam, and we also have the Hyaku Shiki and the Psycho Gundam resource there. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. That anyone I've talked to has told me that's the ruling for it. I don't want to spread misinformation. If that's incorrect, I'll look more into it. But I was fairly sure you have to choose a friendly unit. Because, well, and it's the difference between deploying and the difference between I'd have to check with it. Yeah, for bases you resolve as much as possible. For commands you can't play without a target. Yeah, that's the difference between those, because commands you can't just like activate. With bases you put them on the board. That's the deploy, and then there's a when deploy effect as well. That's like the same thing as like Perfect Strike. It tries to activate, and then if it can't, it can't. So what's the issue with the LR one? Is it that you have to discard a green one? Oh, you cannot draw when you are level 7 or higher if you choose not to. That would be what I would expect from reading it, but I also know that I don't think the deck is weak or is strong enough. We got our first bite in. Ooh, Gundam Barbatos First Form. I will take that one. I do think that there has been some discussion if this card's good or not, but I think I'm in the camp that the card is good. For the, yeah, you need targets clarified in the rules. Yeah. For the, yeah, because you have to pay the cost, I think. But that based on my understandings of the Gundam card game rules, that doesn't surprise me. But I also don't think that green needs draw ones, man. And playing a weak card like a level 3 when you're at level 7 or higher just to draw one, I don't think would be too broken, but maybe not. Yeah, even like a discard one, draw one is still fine. But yeah, having to discard Unearthed Federations might be a little bit tougher depending on your build. All right, we got the Zedos and a new sign. I don't think this card is good. I don't think a new sign is good. You guys can let me know if I'm wrong. I'm like, this card's neat, but I would almost always play Show Resolve. If it said draw 3, discard 1, maybe. But then it wouldn't be that good. If it's like a level 4 cost that let you draw an extra, like get an extra cycle compared to to Show Resolve, but I don't know. I'm not sure if a new sign's better than Overflowing. Overflowing's just so good. Shoggy Frost, we've got our first Tall Geese and our Gundam Ashtaron right there. Okay, we're also in the second staff. We're halfway through the pack. Yeah, I think like the draw one is just too good. I also think that Mikazuki is probably one of the best generic pilots in the game right now. And so if you're purple, you don't feel bad about playing one or two. We got the Calamity Gun, we got our Haman Karn, and we got the boy itself. We were just talking about him. He's like, oh, I'm right here. Let me show you what's up. So deploy, you may discard 1 Green Earth Federation unit card. If you do, place 1 EX resource. Then if you're level 7 or higher, draw 1. So I know how like logic works too, in the sense like I went to college for it. So I would, if I was taking a test, I'd be like, this looks like a trick question the way that it's worded, right? And it'd be some, the way that it's worded is not the best for like problem solving. But that's generally there's an issue with I think it really boils down to like the Japanese language. The way that like if then statements are worded in Japanese make it a little bit more clear, but when they're translated to English, I feel like there's always a little bit lacking of what condition actually depends on what other condition kind of thing. So we got the Raider Gundam, we've got Core Booster, Abdul's Mognock, Delta Plus, Gundam Airmaster, Gray's Ritter, Gundam Airmaster once again, Daughters Command, Rick Dias, Sisterly Care, Gundam Mark II, Ayug, and the Gawaden, which I have not played this card in any of my red decks, but I'm really tempted for it. So I think this is not a bad base. It's literally any red card that says draw 1 can't be bad. When discard 1, draw 1 is really important for red when we get so little of it, so I think that's fine. All right, we got Gundam Age 1, Titus, Orga, Karat, and Shani, Genuis, Raider Gundam, Shuji's Hideout, Oba Frost, Valectorian, Quattro Bagina, Heart set on Revenge, Jin Long Range Reconnaissance type, the Momentary Respite, which is a respite. I don't know, every time I see respite, I'm like, respite. That is not how that works, it's respite. And the Cubely, all right, we're back on top. We got, I think those are my 2 favorite LRs in this set, meaning the Cubely as well as the Barbatos. And these are definitely the LRs I think that I value the most. Outside of, I think Psycho Gundam would be good. I think that's really it. I'd have to double check the card pool, but these 3 are already very good for us. There is a good amount of red bases, yeah, for sure. God Pack incoming, I hope, but I have little, not little faith, but I have little expectation. I believe that I can get it. I just don't have the expectation for it. I will be happy if I don't hit a God Pack. Bactro, Nemo, Londas, Dilzana, Stilpner, Mythos. Do you guys enjoy me just like butchering these names? Because that's going to be like most of this live stream. You guys know that, right? Ooh, our first Awakened Power. I do like this card. And our Decisive Last Resort. So, all right, we got our purple rare commands both in one pack. I think this card's cracked. I don't know who you are. As long as you have like the good level 5s, which immediately like Gundam Gujan Rebake with this is already worth it in my mind. I've been playing it in like a purple red where we also have access to, oh man, I autopiloted a little bit. What was I gonna say? The fact that it can play Kshatriya as well is very good. Very good. It's limited to level 5 or lower. but some decks just have like really good level 5 units. So the butchering of names is your favorite? Well, good. I would have to think that if you guys are still watching my content, that's half of the enjoyment for it. So our first copy of Undying Persistence. Also, we've only pulled one copy of Rick Dias so far. Galio Schwalbe Graze, Raider Gundam, Core Booster, Abdul's Mognak, Delta Plus, Valedictorian, Quattro Bagina. We've got Heart Set on Revenge, Jin Long Range Reconnaissance Type, Sugai's Gelgoog G-Quux, and the Gundam Aerial Rebuild. All right. Another good rare. I know a lot of people have been trying to find the best way to use this card. The fact that it has high maneuver all the time and can have blocker with a mild condition of having a pilot and the commands in your trash. I don't think it's a bad card. You can't loop it with rebuild. What's rebuilds? It's level 5 or lower, right? For rebuild. Janice Custom, Moir's Determination, Gunkin G-Quux, White Gundam, Zaku 3 Sleeves, Diva, Lala Sune, Mobius, Jin Long Range, Reconnaissance Type, Persistence and Fortuitousness, Ryusei Go Gray's Custom 2, and ooh, alright, so not necessarily the one that I want, but it does look sick. We've got the Shugai's Gelgoog G-Quux. So this is the one that you choose something that's level 5 or higher and you deal 2 damage to it. So not the one that I want, but honestly it looks super sick. And man, what great artwork. I do think like this, if you're playing G-Quux at all, you usually play like 1 or 2 copies of this, especially since, you know, it is something that you can play off your G-Quux because it is a level 4 clan type. It does feel kind of bad to have in your hand as you're going up to level 7, but I think it's a decent card. You probably play 1 or 2, I think. I had another Rick Dias. All right, cool. I didn't. Was it in this pack? I don't remember hitting it. Sincerely. There's the red one. I hit the red Rick Dias. As in, okay, Rick Dias red. It's a white card still. But I don't think I've hit a second one. I think we've only hit 1. Now I'm invested. Yeah, we got some Buster Gundams. Nope. Okay, we got 1 here. Yeah, I'm talking about the level 3, not the level 4. Not the Rick Dias red. Thing. Let me see. Yeah, we've only hit 1 of this guy. Is he uncommon? He's common. That's crazy. We've got 3 packs left in this box, and we've hit 1. Bandai definitely. It usually does not short print stuff based on my own experience, but Gundam's been some ratios for some cards are a little bit unique, I would say. Undying Persistence, White Wolf, Mitas, Yakurin, Calamity Gundam, Dominion, Genoese Custom, all range attack, and the Orgama. So we do have this. I do think that they needed to kind of make like another base to go with the Orgama in this set. It sinks to have like an archetype based around bases when they're not searchable, and there's only one like quote unquote good one, but we'll see. Yeah, we got 2 boxes after this. We got Police Zaku, Genoese 01 Gundam, G-Quux, Lada's Dilzana, Zaku 3, Gundam Airmaster, Datra's Command, Rick Dias Red, not the level 3, not the standard Rick Dias, Sisterly Care, Hama Karn Gaza C, and the Garad. Oh, hey, all right, this is a hit. This is the most excited you've seen me all day. Man, we got the Red Gundam, the common +1. I'm very happy about this. I want 5, so now I need 4. Love Red Gundam. Very good hit there. Very happy about that. I also think this is our 3rd copy of this rare, which is absurd. Because I think we've hit this 3 times already. Yeah, we've hit 3 of this. This might be the new copy of Noin's Ares. We'll see. But having 3 of one rare and then seeing 0 copies of other rares. Oh, a good pack already. Money right there. We got our 2nd Rick Dias. Big money. Shalio Bull, Marasai, Datris, Police Zaku, the Galio Schwalbe Graze, Gundam Leopard, Gundam Airmaster, Frieden, Raider Gundam, Hyaku Shiki, and the G-Quux to end the pack and to end the box there. So this box was okay. We got some fun hits. I do wish our alt arts were a little bit better, but we'll see what we get. Hitting 3.5 good LRs there is good. I think these 4 I'm a little bit more happy about. These 4 I'm just okay with. If I can get like the Age 1 stuff to work, this obviously is a really good card. These 3 I'm not as happy with, but I think that getting like, you're gonna get some LRs that you don't like in any box. So I think like half of them are just already cards that I want and likely need, like Kublai I don't think I need 4 copies of. I think I'd play 3 max. Omega Psychomu, probably 3 or 4 depending on the build. Barberto's probably 3 or 4, and then Gujon 3 or 4. So definitely the ones that I would play a little bit more copies of. I think the only card that I was missing was the Psycho Gundam. So how many? So we got 2 Rictioses so far, which I think some people are jokingly saying is the best card in the set. So, all right. No copy of the, no God deck from this one. But we do have all of the stuff here. What do you guys think about the level 5 G-Quux Omega Psychomu? Do you guys like this card? I have a hard time like using it because you have to be linked with specifically Machu, and you have to have another clan unit in play, and then if you do, all you get is First Strike, which First Strike is a good tag. Red Gundam's really good, and I'm not just saying this is a guy who likes Red Gundam. The fact that it just turns into a 6 AP attack by itself is super good and has Breach 1. Like, you don't even have to like link it. Like, being able to be a 6 AP without that is, I think, already good. But you're playing red purple, lost to purple blue. Yeah, I think the deck that I would like the most is some combination of red, blue, and purple. I've said that I think quite a couple times here. All right, let's see what our LR, or, you know, I've yet to open an LR plus. I've opened 10, I think 11 star decks because I got 2 of each one up to here, and then I opened 1 extra star deck one because I needed more LR Gundams because that card is good. No. All right, let's see. What do we get? It is the, oh, you know what? I'll take a Shuji. This one's nice. This one's pretty good. That's a nice one. Pilot pluses are never the worst thing. So there we go. All right, that's 1 box down. We've got, and a star deck. We got 2 more boxes left. And the GD02 G-Quux better, yeah. I think it's kind of like, I don't know, like, you guys know that I'm not like the biggest fan of Death Scythe, in the sense like the card is like really dependent on seeing your pilot. And then if you don't see it, then it just kind of feels like a little bit bad. And I feel like the same thing with that one specifically. So, but yeah, I think that was definitely one of the better hits. So I'm happy with that Shuji. All right, box number 2. Yeah, so far, yeah, we've done pretty okay. It'd definitely be a hit to hit like a double plus of anything. I'll take whatever I can get. I would like to see some Psycho Gundams. I've been playing a lot of like Titan decks as well, and so even like the 4 Murasame alt art pilot would be sick, and even like the Awakened. I just had it. The Awakened Power. I think the alt art for this one's cool too. So those are kind of my hits. There's a couple more hits I'd like, but those are the ones that are on my mind immediately. All right, box number 2. All right. Obviously a God pack would be great too. No expectation. Bokto, Gunkan G-Quux, Hammerhead, Doctress, Orga, Krot, and Shani, Familial Devotion. That one looks a lot stronger. Laughter, Mobius, Calamity Gundam, a new sign, and our Gundam Age 1 normal. I almost said Gauge 1. So we got half a playset. I think if you play this card, if you play this deck, you need 4 copies of that. So not terrible from that sense. I'll put my alt arts It's a separate pile. All right, yep, we'll just put it right in the box. Yeah, so I don't know. I put G-Quux into experimental. I've had a couple people, and be civil about it too, which is all I really want. If you guys have, like, I won't say that my opinions are the best ones. Oh, that's third Rick Diallo, we're gonna get there. And I really want to promote like seeing other people's experiences in their deck builds with a former Asame and an Awakened Power. All right, we've got our semi playset of that. I just don't see it. I also remember when set 1 came out, a lot of people were telling me that, we'll put this there, that red-green Starter Deck 3 was really good out the box, and I wasn't a big believer of it, and I think that ended up being the worst color combination in set 1. But, which all I'm just trying to say is that red-green just has such a consistency issue more than anything else. Decisive Blast, ooh, our first Psycho Gundam. Love to see it. Man, I really like the card art for this. You guys can't see this over my camera either, but there is like texturing on the foil of like the textures of it in it. It's super nice. This is one of my favorite like base arts in this set right now, so I'm happy we were able to get one. I will if I can make this deck work, I will. I don't think we're gonna be able to test it today, but I want to build like a blue-white build. Being able to just keep this on the board forever with cards like Awakened Power, or not, why I'm just missing my names today. Unforeseen is just, I think, very good. The only issue with this card is that you do need a Cyber New type pilot, which there's only one blue one and there's no white ones as far as I'm aware. So that is a little bit tougher, but we'll see. Quattro, Buster Gundam, Gundam Astron, Rusego, and the, ooh, all right, it's not the LR++, but it is the LR+ of the G-Quux Omega Saikamu. So I said that I was gonna try to play some G-Quux today, and it's already given me a, it's given me the Shuji alt art. We've got the Red Gundam Common Plus and the alt art of the G-Quux, 2 cards for the deck already, so I guess it's rewarding me, quote unquote, for that decision, but really, really pretty card. The only thing I don't like about getting the plus ones are, I'm like, man, if I really was like a rarity guy, there's obviously one higher tier for it, but I'm happy with that one. It looks good. Let's see. Also, Jerome with the 2 months, thank you very much. Thank you for the good luck on the polls too. Yeah, Unforeseen and a lot of blockers, yeah, right? And then you just get to protect it. It just gets to keep healing. And then I feel like that's just like a really good deck, if done correctly. So we'll see. We'll see if that ends up being the case. We got the all-range attack and the Argama, as well as another G-Quux resource. All right. All right, the Hammerhead, Daughters, Orga, Krot, and Shawnee, Familiar Devotion, Desil, Nemo, Daughters Weapon, Turning Point of History, Gundam Age 1, Titus, Shagia Frost, the Hyaku Shiki, and the, our first Epion as well. I'm not the biggest supporter of, like, I just haven't found a deck that makes this work, but obviously if this card does work, it becomes very strong in its own rights as well. I don't think it's a card that you're playing 4 of necessarily, but maybe I'm wrong with it. So having one already feels like starting to get the amount that I need. I also I've been either lucky or unlucky, depending on your thoughts. I've gotten a lot of Zek Marquise pilots off those regional packs. And so I think I have there were 3 that I've been at 3 events. So I got 3, and I think each one of them had a Zex Marquise in it, which was interesting. We got the Gaza Sea, we got the Dramatic Turnabout, and a regular Red Gundam resource there. Yeah, the LR Plus Epion, I will 100% agree. That card is very pretty. But I also think that about the Titan LR Plus is also very, very pretty. Gaza Sea, Galio, Balgine, Taurus, Bokto, Gundam Faract, Laughter, Franklin. We got Heart Set on Revenge, Its Name is Ryosei Go, Gundam X, and the Hama. See, this card you're gonna, I think this is the card that they said this is the best rare in the set. We're gonna make sure that you get at least 2 every box. We've already found 2 of them in packs back to back. Yeah, I think blue-green ramp could be the case. Also, you can just play blue-white and just like block your way up to it. I've seen some people try to do that as well. I do think that this is going to be a meta where there will be, you know, I think there's a lot of decks who would just be focusing on using white blockers. Just 2 rares on this one. So there could be a chance for like Breach or Fatal Strike or like Gundam. Which one? Shenlong Gundam, the level 5 one. That card seems like it can be very good right now. So we'll see if that's the case. Gun Cannon, White Gundam, Zaku 3, Diva, Kiko Roga, Comrades Come First, Amidas, Hakuren, Calamity Gundam, Dominion, the Genoese Custom, the Gundam Aerial Rebuild, and Elmith LR, which I would say falls in the camp of LRs that I will likely not be playing, but I will appreciate getting one nonetheless. Green Xeon's in such a weird spot. I don't think this card is necessarily bad, but because I really like the another Rick Dios. All right, pack's already worth it. But the I have a hard time with this archetype personally. It just seems like there's just some consistency issues still with it, and there are just better ways to play it instead of playing like the Elmith. Level 6 is just like especially difficult, I think, for aggro decks to, our second Barbatos, for aggro decks to get to. And so because of that, it's just really, you just feel like Shinanju had like the same issue, right? Shinanju, like if you read it, like, oh, these are really good effects, this seems really strong. But then if you're playing like 2 of them and you get like 1 stuck in your hand for like most of the game, it just feels really, really bad. It's tough for like an aggro deck to find the space to be able to play some of these heavier costed cards. GXs and the Sodon here. Yeah, Big Shenlong has already proven to be good, yeah. Especially when we also have Heavy Arms, which is just another card that like you can link with the, what's his name? Wu Fei. That, like Wu Fei having like 3 link targets that are kind of good in this set is important, I think. And then obviously, like, Wu Fei can also just be in the Wing Gundam and give it, like, the protection. We've got the Biden and the Zedos. So I think Wu Fei is going to be kind of strong, potentially. I think it has a lot of potential to be good. So we'll see. All right, we're halfway through this box. Yeah, blue-red with Cubely. I think so, too. I think, like, Cyber New Tape, obviously, is, like, an archetype that's going to exist as well. So my biggest thing with like the Psycho Gundam is that like it being a 6/6 is really strong, but sometimes like the only thing you can trade into Gundam X and the H device. Oh, a second one? Oh, we're cracked. That's insane. That's insane. You guys are like, man, this guy's opening stuff and he's excited about the common pluses, but getting 2 red Gundam ones back to back? I couldn't ask for anything more. That's sick. Just like, man, he could open up like the common plus or like the LR plus or whatever, but he's still ecstatic about these common plus red Gundam resources. Another Rick Dios too. Oh, we're getting hyped over the wrong cards, let me tell you, but it is fun. We got the Flit and the Gundam Mark II Titans, so there it is there. I do like the Barbatos resource. Like the bullhorns on this guy is really fun. Big hit. Yeah, the second red one. All right, yeah, this is when you're like, oh man, these are Wade packs, Eggman. This is pre-scripted. These are boxes straight from Bandai. They made sure you got 3 red Gundam resources. The next one's in the next box. It's gonna be crazy. None of that is true. None of that is true. We got the Gundam Age 1 Spallo as well as the Forbidden Gundam. Also, all 3 boxes that we have today are from 3 different sources, so there's like no guarantee for ratios for anything. Crazy that when the commons are the most exciting hits. I know, right? I know. We've got the Gundam Age 1 Normal, we got the Hizak, the Sleipner, the White Wolf, Delta Plus, Obafrost, Turning Point of History, Rick Dios, the red one, Sailor Lights Tight Gundam, Jared Mesa, the Hyaku Shiki, and the Zeta Gundam, our first one of these. I don't like this card. I'm gonna be honest. I'll just say it. I think this card's just way too specific. You have to link it, and you have to have a base on the board. And if you do, you get to restand it once. Like I don't know. I don't know if I'm off base for saying that, but I just don't feel like this is something worth getting towards. If this had blocker, or if it also had like a chance to get first strike, maybe. But it's just a weird card, especially since like it doesn't protect your base that you want to have on board. So I've had a hard time making like the Ayug archetype work with this being the boss monster right now. But maybe I'm using it wrong. Got the Air Master, we've got the Doctor's Command, the Rictios, the Sisterly Care, Tall Geese, and the Gundam Ashtaron there, and another G-Quux regular resource. Yeah, it looks cool, but like, we'll see. Yeah, you want to rip something as close to MSRP as possible. I got like the first half. MSRP is a nice dream to have sometimes. Not a guarantee though. Heartside Revenge, Jin Long Range, Reconnaissance type, the Haman Karn, and the Gundam Leopard. I did not even know that this was a card that got an alt art. I think this is the only uncommon plus alt art in the entire game. So you can consider that lucky if you want to. If you have 7 or more cards in your trash, choose one enemy unit that's level 4 or lower and rest it. Like, the effect is not bad, right? In the sense, like, resting a card, I think, has been shown to be one of the best effects in this game. The best way to interact with cards is to rest it so you can attack into it. I just don't think it deserves an alt art for us right now. All right, well, there goes 2 LR, or 2 pluses for this, and our resource plus, so I don't think there's any super big hits unless we hit a God Pack, but we'll see. Raider Gundam, Cord Booster, Abdul's Mognok, Delta Plus, Gundam Air Master, Gray's Raider, Dominion, Frieden, the Beneath the Mask, Sailor Lights type Gundam, Gundam Mark II Ayug, and the Guadin. I will say, like, the rare for this looks really sick. It almost looks like it's a full art, like by like how the edges work for it. So it's a nice looking base. I'll give it that. I'll give it that. Oh, the Haman Karn. I need this for my single Cuble, which we've opened so far. Air Master, do you play? Okay, all right. So we have half capacity. This card might be better than Air Master, though. We'll see. We'll see. White Wolf, Gundam Age 1 Titus, Sisterly Care, Gabthly, Gundam Heavy Arms, our 3rd copy of this rare in this box, and then the Dramatic Turn. Oh my goodness! Whoa! All right, all right. All is forgiven. All is forgiven. We got the Common Plus Plus, and I'm gonna be bold when I say this. This one is exponentially prettier than the Gundam Plus Plus. This is a nice hit. Oh my goodness. Very clean. Very happy about that. That is very nice. For comparison's sake, because I think I have it right here next to me. I do. So here's the Common Plus Plus from set 1. And here is the G-Quux one. Look how nice this looks. Very nice. Very good hit. Finally, Eggman's happy about a non-common card. But tell me, 10 of these back to back of a 5-5 split. Tell me that doesn't look sick. Or the other way that I'll probably do it is I've got 5 of these Machu resources. Like, tell me these won't look great next to each other. Yeah. This is a welcome surprise here. This is my first time obviously seeing it in person. It is a step above the Gundam Resource Plus. You can tell even with my moderately okay camera. Like, this is, you see this across the table and you're like, that is a resource. It does exactly the same thing as my common one, but that is a resource. Very happy about that hit. Very nice. Very, very nice. We'll see how much this bankrupts me to find 4 more of these, but that is I am very happy with that hit there. Yeah. You need 5 other common plus. Plus, I only need 4 more. I only need 4 more. I won't, listen, I'm not gonna be bougie, all right? I'm only gonna get 5 of the GQuacks common plus plus, but that is a nice hit. That is a nice hit. Yeah, it's also textured. Like, and you can tell that even on like the base rarity LRs. I kind of mentioned it on the I think you can see it the most on the Titans, because it's not parallax, but like there's different layers. Like the background's on a different layer for this card. You can see that it kind of pops, and then like if you look at it closely, like you'll see like the ridges are foiled differently. You guys can't see it, but I can see it. Like this is probably my favorite base art LR in this set right now. Gundam Age 1 kind of has the same thing going on, but you can definitely tell. It's very nice. It's very nice. I think I was making fun about getting another Hama C. You know what? Or Hama, Karn, Gaza C. That's fine. You know, if it is a harbinger for the LR++, I'll be okay with it. Yeah, all right. That is a pretty card. All right, we got the Gundam Age 1 Titus, the Orga Krot and Shani, Genuis Raider Gundam, Shuji's Hideout, Olba Frost, Galpli, Yakuri, Buster Gundam, its name is Ryuseigo, Momentary Respite, and the Cubely, very nice. All right, 2 of these, very good. I don't know, how many LRs have we seen from this box already? Let's see. See 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think we have 2 more. No, 7. We have 1 more. We have 1 more, I expect, in this box. What slot is the common plus take in the box? It doesn't take a slot, I don't believe. But I don't know if I think you're guaranteed. I think in one case you're guaranteed a plus of the resource, and then the LR is a little bit rare. Are my kind of understanding based on set 1. Someone who opens more. I opened less than a case of set 1, so I wouldn't know. I did actually get the LR or the common plus in that set too, but I don't know. I don't really know the pull rate specifics. I'm not gonna say that I'm involved in that. I really don't open a good amount of boxes, so this should have 1 more LR. If the common plus resource took it, that's fine for the last LR slot, but we'll take it. But we did get two common or 2 plus things too. So this box had 1 common plus, an uncommon plus, an LR plus, and the common plus. Barzan, Dizel, Jared, Gundam Heavy Arms, Psycho Gundam, the Gundam Astron, Biolorant, and the I am very happy with that one. That is good. 2 Gujion Rebake is already out of 3 boxes above what I was hoping for. Or above what I was expecting. I'm obviously hoping for 3. But finding 2 already, where I think this is, if purple is viable, this card's viable. In like every build of it, I think right now. So, all right, our last star deck. Let's see if we get a God deck. We'll see. All right. All right, no God deck. That's okay. Because we're gonna get an LR plus here. I have faith. I have faith. It's gonna be the level 5 though, the one that I don't want to play. I get an LR plus Gundam, Red Gundam though. Very happy. I'm not even looking. All right. Ooh, a Gelgoog. You know, you can't be upset about these, except for this should 100% have the clan archetype tag on it, but other than that, the foil 1-drops, these cards are almost always playable. So, especially with it having the Xeon tag, that's kind of important. So, not too bad. All right, we got 1 box left. It's gonna be difficult to, follow up the Gelgoog GQuacks alt art there right now, but we'll see if we can do it. So, we haven't hit any of the alt arts that, besides the resource that I was immediately interested in. If I get a second copy of... Where is he at? Oh, I think I moved him more over. If I get a second copy of this guy, if I get a second Versago plus, I don't know how I'm gonna feel. Or single plus. If we get a third Red Gundam though, common plus, I'll laugh very hard. So again, these are 3 boxes from 3 different cases. So anything's really possible. Yeah, it's still a Xeon type. Yeah. Yeah, I was when they showed off the Clan Stardeck 6 first, because it was before GD02 was fully released. I'm like, okay, there's no Clan Cost 2 Tutu in the on the Elmith. Woo! So I'm like, okay, clearly they're gonna print one in the set, and then they didn't print one in the set. I'm like, then what? I was flabbergasted. All right, Age 1 Normal, Leopard, Aspiring Pilot, Gafron, Barzam, Dazil, Lala Sune, Mobius, Jin Long Range Reconnaissance Type, Persistence and Fortuitous, Ashtaron, and the Saiku Kamu, which I think is our 3rd copy, including the alt art. So, I mean, if we want to play Stardeck, if we want to play the Red Green Clan deck, it's made it very easy for us to do so. And obviously, like, we ended up just getting like a weird amount of Clan alt art stuff too, including the Red Gundam plus resource and everything. So G-Quux, Hizak, Gaza, the Galio Baldine, Taurus, Bakto, Amida's Shakurin, Calamity Gundam, Dominion, Genois Custom, the Haman Karn, and ooh, it is a alt art pilot is the Afflit Asuno. I think the art for this is sick. I don't know if this card is viable, but man, this is a pretty card. Happy about this one. Yeah, the art's fantastic. And you guys can't tell again, there's some texturing like on his eyes and hair, and then like kind of like the outline as well is very pretty. I wish I could show you guys better, but the texturing on the alt arts in this game right now are insane. It's like the best I've really ever seen. I'm not like for me to like a card game, in the order of what's important to me, card art is like the lowest tier of it, but they've done such a good job in this game. It's kind of like absurd how good the art is in this game right now. And especially like for the set 1 and 2, like most card games, like, you know, they do a mildly good job in the first set, and with the idea of like, all right, people like this game, we'll work on the art as we get through it. But they're just like, nah, we're gonna make good art right off the get-go, and it shows. Like, it very flashy, very good art. It's an evil art, but good art, yeah. Yeah, and one more target for Akihiro. I do agree, because there's just like the what is it? The Gray's Custom, and then like I can't remember the name, but like the little tank that has 0 AP. Yeah, if there's like a way to actually make like a revive weenie archetype, it'd be really good. All right, Gundam X, which I think this is our 2nd copy of. The Gundam X alt art, despite me not liking the card, the alt art for that card is very good. It is a very pretty card. So, also, outside of a God Pack, I would expect one more alt art for us today. So, we'll see. Oh, Rick Diaz. Oh, we're back in it, baby. All right, this pack's going to change. We got the Mesa and the Spallo and the Gray's Ritter. Karta's Gray's Ritter ground type. We've got the Shuji's Hideout, Oba Frost, Gabaldi Beta, Alexandria, Gundam Barbatos 3rd Form, Familial Devotion, Lala Sune, Mobius, Jin Long Range Reconnaissance Type, Persistence and Fortuitous, Bylorant, and the Gundam X, so 2 rares. Oh, a second Rick Dios. Is that like 2 packs in a row? That can't be right. That can't be right. Airmaster, Gabaldi Beta, Aspiring Pilot, Galio Baldine, Janice Custom, Daltrus Weapon, Turning Point, Gundam Age 1 Titus, Shagia Frost, the Ryusei Go. I don't know why I have a hard time with that one. And All Range Attack. I wish this card was good. I wish this card was a little bit better. I don't know the way I should phrase that, but not doing damage to Link Pilots, I think it makes sense, like, thematically, I suppose, but it just makes the card so much worse. Like, just, like, it's really good at like, removing weenies and stuff. And, like, at least it has, like, a burst effect, so maybe I'm, like, a little bit too harsh on this card. But it just feels bad sometimes. Laughter, Mobius, Calamity Gundam, the Argama, and the Epion. All right, our second copy of that. I would like one more Psycho Gundam. One more Psycho Gundam would be good. All right, you got the Moir, Pharaoh, Roy Beloy, Mara, Sai, the Gundam Age 1 Titus, Gundam Barbatos 3rd Form, Barzam, Gundam Airmaster, Doctress Command, Rick Dios, Sisterly Care, Yaku Shiki, and of course, see, I told you, they follow each other. The G-Quux and the Haman Karn's Gaza C. So I do think this card is like not bad. I think this card is playable. I think it's more playable than Noin's Ares, which I ended up with like a dozen plus of those over like 3 boxes. It was crazy. Bokto, Gun Cannon, G-Quux, Hammerhead, Dotris, Orga, Krot, and Shani, Familial Devotion, Valedictorian, Quattro, Heart Set and Revenge, Jin Long Range Reconnaissance Type Dramatic Turnabout, and another Gundam X. Alright. Hard to watch when working. Long GG on the Epion poll. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Hit 2 all range attack by turn 4. Just to push out the 1 year war stuff. Honestly, like, I'm kind of surprised to see that 1 year war doesn't seem... hasn't been as popular in these first couple weeks. I do think the deck is, like, the deck's going to do well when people are trying to play unoptimized decks. But I think white blockers are going to actually prevent that deck from doing very well. I think there's just, like, it slows down the game too much. G-Quux, Latias, Dilzana, Zaku 3s, Undying Persistence, Galio, Schwalbe, Graze, Galpfley, Yakuri, Buster Gundam, its name is Ryusei Go, Red Gundam, and the GXs. So that's halfway through this box. We still need an alt art and a common plus for our 3rd Red Gundam. Common plus resource, we'll see. Alright, Barzam, Desil Galeto, G-Quux, Hizak, Gaza C, Galio Baldine, Gundam Leopard, Gundam Airmaster, Frieden, Raider Gundam, Garadran, and Tifa Dill, and Shugai's Gelgoog. G-Quux. Oh, these are in the rare pile. I'll show you guys how many rares I got from each after 3 boxes too. Not alt art Epion, just the regular one. I would like to have one alt art one. I do think it looks sick. But we'll see what we get. There's a couple choice cards that I'm hoping to get in our final plus spot. Rebuild and the Flit Asuno. I don't know, the regular art and the alt art seem about the same, right? These are comparable cards, right? They're about the same. Hi, Yomi.
Hi.
How are you doing? Good. That camera's on, just in case you don't want to be on screen. But look at this. We got...
Is that good?
Yes, very good. Very, very good. It's very pretty. It is the G-Quux. Spelt as it sounds. Spelt as it sounds. All right, Janice Custom, Moir, Determination, Gun Cannon, White Gundam, Zaku 3, Diva, Turning Point of History, Rick Dios, Sayla Lights, Type Gundam, Jared, the Gundam Mark II, and our 2nd Zeta Gundam. That is okay. I have not kept track of how many LRs we've gotten from this box, so we'll see. Do you think, yeah, I don't think he needs Zawart anymore. I think Rick Dias has been like a straight replacement for the Zawart. Like if you play Zawart, like maybe play like a 1 or 2, but it's even though like it comes out like technically 1 turn later, any turn after turn 2 going first, the card is just strictly worse. Because they both cost 2, it doesn't matter that's a level 3 versus a level 2. The fact that it has a 3/3 stat body and can attack whatever is just huge. Also, Rick Dias being able to clear an EX base by itself is also kind of relevant. Raider, Core Booster, Abduls, Delta Plus, Gundam Airmaster, Graze, Ritter, Persistent Fortuitous, Genoese Custom, Raider Gundam, Ein Suave Graze, the Sodon, and the Biden. Alright, and I have 6 packs left. Zeta looks cool. I don't think it's good. I have yet to see it be good in a deck. Alright, so Astron, Zetas, and... Woo! This box is, I think, gonna put a pretty anticlimactic end for this. The flip pilot is actually really nice. I do like that, but I think that's been like the only actual good hit in this box, right? I don't remember if Gundam X was in this one. No, it was. I think are these all the LRs in the box already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 1 more LR left, and we hit a bunch of stinkers. I'm gonna be honest. Yeah, I hope we hit Psycho Gundam. That's the one I'll be really upset if I only have 1 Psycho Gundam over 1 box or 3 boxes, but we'll see. A new sign and Toggies. Versago, I mean, yeah, I will give it, you know, I'll give you a very generous offer for my extra ones. Like, the card is okay. I just feel like the card's only good if you're already winning. And if you're losing, the card's bad. All right, Rick Dias, all right. Good luck, pack. Let's see. Pack has already earned its value. Yakuri, Psycho Gundam, Hyaku Shiki. And you know what? This one's not too bad. I'll take, you know, thematic that both these come out of the same box, right? The Flit and the Gundam Age 1 normal. I won't say it's my favorite alt art, but like, again, like, look at this. Look how sick that looks. Look at this coordination we have there. So, not too bad. Not too bad. So, that's good. I think like having like an LR, I think is already like good for a plus. And if Age 1 ends up being good, then obviously that card gets better as well. But even without it, like, it looks great. I also think, like, I don't know if this makes me like a surface level Gundam fan to say this, but like Gundam Age 1 normal looks somewhat close to like RX. And so because of that, I know like some people, you know, so like if the design looks closer to like the first one, people get like weirdly nostalgic for it. They're like, oh, it's like the first one. Which is why I like Red Gundam. For Murasame and the Awakened Power. I don't know if we got 4 copies of 4, which would be very funny. It'd be very funny if that's the case. Alright, Delta Plus, Albatross, Gundam Leopard, Gaza Sea, Nethys, Diva, Gundam Farak, Lala Sune, Hyakurin, Gundam Leopard, Decisive Last Resort. Oh, alright, hey, we got the second Psycho Gundam, and that, I can't be upset about that. Especially because, you know, technically this is a 9 LR box. So we'll see. And then this should be my common double plus. In this last pack here. So we'll see. We will see. Alright, we've got the Airmaster, Ritter, Age 1 Titus, Orga, Krot, and Shawnee, Genoese, Raider Gundam, Gundam Farak, the Laughter, Heart Saturn Revenge, its name is Ryuseigo, Gundam Age 1 Spallo, the Graze, Ritter Ground Type, and... Ooh, honestly, this is my second favorite one in the set, the Barbatos. I was already mentioning that that's really nice, like design-wise, so... I'm really, really happy with that. That's actually great. Just like a common plus, nothing too crazy. The thing I showed you earlier was the real hit for it.
Which is the most expensive one? Which is the hit?
The one I showed you. Yeah, this guy.
The resource?
Yeah, the G-Quux common double plus. So there are 2 rarer cards in the set from that one, but that is still pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, looking through it, I think, yeah, my favorite... No one asked this, but I'm gonna show you guys anyways. If I was to do a quick tier list on designs for the Gundam, the resources... Where did I... Yeah. And this is going to be the definitive tier list, all right? So you guys better write this down. Epion, we got Psycho Gundam, and then which one are we missing? Because there's 10. We got the G-Quux. I'm missing one. Oh, Gundam X. No, we have Gundam X. Which one are we missing? Do we have Zeta? No, we don't have Zeta. Okay. Where's Zeta? There he is. Zeta and Gundam X look a little similar. Obviously, like, you look at like the face mask underneath and it's the worst. You can tell there's a difference. All right. Best ones. Red Gundam for sure. For sure. I think Barbatos second. Obviously, like the LR plus or the common plus plus resource for this makes it look better, but just like based on the art design by itself. And then let me see what's next. We're gonna get really decisive here with opinions. I don't like these two. These two are definitely on the bottom for it. I think it goes Epion, then Psycho Gundam, then Gundam, probably like this. Go this. This is the definitive list. No notes. Yeah, again, you can screenshot it. This is my opinion. So from best to worst, Red Gundam, Barbatos, G-Quux, Epion, Psycho Gundam, Gundam X, Zeta Gundam, Age 1, and then the Kamaris and Cubley. Actually, Cubley probably like deserves a spot above it. I like Cubley as a card. I just don't like the art for that one. Yeah. But obviously, the C++ goes like all the way over here. It's like tier 0. But in regulation play, we've got that. So there we go. Real quick, over 3 boxes. We did get 3 common plus and 1 common double plus. For LRs, these don't count for those, or for pluses. We end up getting 3 LR pluses. I think I put 1 in here, yeah. And 3 not. Generally speaking, I think that it's kind of rare for you to hit 2 LR alt arts in the same box, or in the same box. So I think that's kind of good. And then when it comes to LRs itself, I think we got like average of 2 of everything. I'm sure we got some 1-ofs of some stuff, but not too upset about it. I think we got a bunch of G-Quux though. All right, and then yeah, I think we got like an average of 2 of everything, which I think makes sense based off what ratios are for LRs. And then and then we only got 1 Gundam X, which, you know what, I'm not. You won't find me. Oh no, we got a second one right there. All right, yeah, we got weirdly consistent ratios. It's red then purple, which I hate. I think we got 2 of every LR. That's crazy. That shouldn't happen. Yeah, that. Outside of the pluses, so we got 2 Psychos, 2 Epion, 2 H1, 2 Elmeth, 2 First Form, 2 Gujion, 2 Gundam X, 2 Versago, 2 Cubley, 2 Psycho Kamu, 2 Kamaris, and 2 Zeta Gundam. So I can't really ask for much better than this. Especially as someone who likes to collect master sets, so now I can probably just pick up the LRs as I need them, so that's good. It's good also not to have more than, more than 4 of one, which would be almost impossible. With the pluses though, we do have, I would say like 3 Omega Psychomu might be the right number anyways, so that's fine. I'll look at the rares later. I'm feeling done on pack opening and sorting and stuff, so there we go. You got one of each in your box. One of each what? There's 12 LRs in the set, so I don't think that's possible. Because 2 of every LR is 24, and we get 8 per box, so 8 times 3 is 24. I can't believe we got that. That's actually statistically very unlikely. That's almost more unlikely than hitting the common plus. So, anyways, that is that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun. And let's go to we're not done streaming for the day, not yet. We'll have some more stuff. You got 3 boxes, got the same 8 LRs in each one. That's crazy. Yeah, you shouldn't get any dupes. If you get any dupes in a set, that's actually very bizarre. Because there's too many LRs for that to happen. Yeah, I think, yeah, if I was to get them, like, yeah, I get 3 or 4. And then just buy singles from there. Because I think I got 1 of each rare. I'll confirm later. Yeah, boxes should not have dupes, correct. But yeah, let's go to here, and I don't know why my camera was. Hello with this microphone now. Yeah, we're gonna end the day with doing some testing. We're gonna play some G-Quack stuff, I think. Obviously, the Bandai pack gods are telling me to play G-Quack, so what am I to deny them with that today? So we'll see what that looks like. Also, if you guys haven't seen, we do have some more items on my shop. We do have the side loaders and some new Eggman egg dice, which I'm actually really happy about this. They look, with the yellow yolk for the egg right there, so that is there for you guys. And then we also have the standard side loader, which has been now reduced to $9, so check that out. I'm probably going to start shipping this out probably Monday. I've already gotten quite a few orders as it is, but yeah, the side loaders are the same. It's the same brand for it, but they just have these are the quote-unquote 6 one-piece colors, so black and then also red, green, blue, purple, yellow. Which you can, I like using these in Gundam to for my EX bases. I think they're good for that, so you guys can check that out if you want to. But let's just go into here. So I'm gonna try this G-Quack. I haven't played this deck in a minute. This is the original build that I had for it, and I don't know what the best look would be. Only had 7 LRs? That's crazy. I'm sorry to hear that. Maybe... There might be 7 to 8, but I thought it was 8 guaranteed. That was 8 guaranteed. Alright, so, but yeah. I want to take this card out. Will you guys make fun of me if I take that card out? I don't think I need this card. Suji's Hideout has been pretty good. I don't know if I want Relula, but just the fact that this has the clan archetype is good. I think these are the pilots that we use. I think 2 of the Undying Persistence makes sense. And if I just search type clan real quick. I think there's very few... I don't think there's any units that we're not playing outside of the Ortega's Rick Dom. This card actually might be okay. Because what's their other level? Yeah, it actually might be good enough to play. It only links with Ortega, which is... I don't think this card is that good. There's also this one. Support one I don't think is that great either. I also think people have been telling me about Dop. I think Dop's probably worth being played too. This one. Yeah, it has to be when it links. It's not too bad. And the clan battle is... You have to have a friendly clan link unit. Then you give something else AP +2. I feel like that's like a little bit too... Yeah, I'll try 2 of this. I think Shuji's Hideout is definitely, again, the one that I really like, but I'll try it out. I'm going to take this card out, and you guys can make fun of me for it. Starting now. But I don't like it as much. So, I want to take it out. Dop. Are there any... let me just put 2 of those in, and then we can put Dop in. But we still need like some more low-end stuff. This card's fine, right? I did want to like... I kind of wanted to play like the Char event. Just because it helps us find things and you can stack the... What does it say? Turning point? It says what? You have to draw 1. So that makes it worse. That makes it worse, right? Yeah, that does make it worse. The level 7 isn't amazing right now, yeah. Yeah, I'll try with this one without it. I just don't feel like... I feel like most of the time like I'm just behind on board. Which just feels kind of tough. Choose one of your other clan units during this turn you can choose. No. Let me see. I think 2 of this card's fine because it links with anything. This card's fine, but it's not our favorite level 4, but sometimes it does work. If we're playing 2 of that, we'll play 3 Suji's Hideout. 2 Undying Persistence is fine. And then 1 more of this. Sure. Sure, this is fine. Export, open here. Let's go. Alright, cool. Cool. Yeah, let's go. Best searcher out there. It's good, right? But like, I think it's fine because it only looks for clan units only. Oh, and pilots too. Yeah, top 3, which we shouldn't be able to miss anymore. It doesn't find bases, but I think that's fine. Do you guys think this is a 4 of, or 3 is fine? Because Dop's also like, I think this is fine just for like initial searching. Being 1 health is actually pretty bad in this game though right now. So if we like the 2/2 Gelgoog instead, I can definitely see that as well. Also, this can't find this because this is not a pilot. This is a command that can turn into a pilot. I think I like going second more. Let's see if that's true or not. Playing this on... I'll keep. This is probably fine because we can do our things. This does 1 damage if you have a clan unit in play, so that's fine. Oh, okay, never mind. We get rewarded for being bad. Can't be bad about that. All right, real question. Oh, this only lets you use it with clan units, right? I was like, can we... like this card reads like you better play 2/1 or a level 2 clan unit, right? It'd be too good. Oh well, we play this. They can do cool trade with it, but that's fine. Because we can ping a Jin with this later, or Jin with this later. Next turn we can just play this outright. Oh, they're passing again? Interesting. I guess we just attack them. Like, why? No reason to stop right now, right? You know, we can just play out our thing here. All right. I think they healed one. That's sick. Man, this card's just so good, right? Oh man. Okay, we get to do our thing. So, yeah, this being able to attack for 6 is good. The fact that they did not see their Amuro, though, is in our favor, though. I think we just played 2 more these here. For Rita, yeah. Or for Marita, yeah. I mean, we've only seen blue cards so far, so we don't know if they're playing blue or red. Blue-white, okay. This is a really good trade for them. Oh, if they have another... Okay. No, I don't even want to attack. This makes it tough, because we could put them down to 2, but then they get to just trade with me for the rest of the game, which I don't love. Playing double of this and then like letting us clear this card is actually kind of okay. It means that we're 1 turn off this turn, but because this only hits level 5 or highers, right? I think that's still fine. I think that's still kind of worth it. We'll see if that's right or wrong. Especially since we've seen legitimately like every level 4 in our deck. The fact that this card will likely not hit anything good. And we have not seen a pilot despite running 10. Which I think is fine for right now, but still surprising. But yeah, it looks like they're playing blue-white with Titans, which is what I've been wanting to play. This might be crazy. I think side 4 might be better of a card. Ooh. That's kind of good. Yeah, that's really good. But we can ping that away if we want to. Imagine drawing a 3rd one of these. Crazy. Ooh, another one of those. Oh, okay. That's kind of obnoxious, not gonna lie. But this still does 2 damage, right? Yeah, that's extra obnoxious right back, though. My Dop, no! Pilot. Yeah. All right. I have to link for this effect, which is kind of dumb. Cool. We'll get this. I see. All right, so we can play this. We can play this. Can we get this? Yeah, cool. This gets breach, so we can attack here breach. Which makes these plays a little bit better. We definitely do this. It might be bad, but I think we put it on them to clear us. This can definitely backfire, but I feel like I need to be a little bit more aggressive. Yeah, because if they have like a pilot for the Gundam, like then it surviving feels bad, but we're also like pretty close to actually just winning the game too. They can do these trades here. But with them at 1 life, and then us being able to drop out the Sakukamu next turn. Alright, never mind, they have it. But now they just kind of have to waste the Amuro. Maybe waste is not the right word for it, but... Oh, that's kind of good. But not too bad. Not like outrageously good, just kind of good. That card's kind of good too, though. But see, this is always the issue with this, right? There are like some really good cards. This only links with Machu, right? If we were able to find another Gundam, we were in a good spot, but... Yeah, the fact that we can't attack this turn... Yeah. Next turn, though, we have a lot of attacks, though. See, also, HGCC1 with the subscription on Prime. Thank you very much. Do appreciate it. They can link and then bounce this back to my hand, which would be very funny. I don't know if that's a good funny or a bad funny, but it'd be funny. I mean, at least this hit something. I've played this deck before where you hit nothing and it feels terrible. Oh, okay. Interesting. So they have to trade with something. Which is good. Okay, another Gundam, cool. They don't believe in the double link, huh? It's coming for them. All right. I think this is the right way. So that breaches through. Okay, whoever told me to play this card, they were correct. This card does feel good. I was wrong. Shadexia. Well, keep going on. Yeah. Thank you for suggesting it. Yeah, okay. I mean, if they don't have a blocker, we win too, right? The, no. The, Kanabe, okay, yeah. Activate the burst. Alright, if they have like a link off the last two cards in their deck, they're just better than us. And last two cards in their hand. Alright, nice. I'll do a rematch. Yeah, that one felt good though. I went second last turn. I'll try going first. Because I think I went second last time. These aren't bad. Yeah, I'll keep. We'll see. Yeah, I've been really liking. I need to stop saying it. I like the whole we got our turn one play broken. Return to bottom. I guess I'll play this while we can. As much as I like this card, I think we need to get the Machu. And end turn. I don't want to attack with this, even though they can... Like, the dot being able to just get, like, a ping damage later is important, so... That's pretty good. Alright, they're just gonna do some fun Amuro play, but that's pretty good. Of course, the Ilfrits come. Ugh. That's too bad. Yeah, rest of Zaku. Oh, really? Okay. I would have rested the Zaku too, personally. But what do I know? Where do we want to attack with this? I think we attack into this guy. Is it only blue units? Yeah, it's only blue units. What does side 4 say? Friendly units recovers once per turn. I think side 4 is like dramatically better than that card. All right, well that changes a lot though. Yeah, if this only heals blues, I'm like, I think side 4 is like maybe better. Yeah, we've got a pretty sick turn though coming up. We're at 5 right now. Yeah. All right, we'll start with. Okay, that card's gonna be good eventually. We'll play this again. See what we get. All right. We'll play this. This will ping 1 damage. Here. This card's gonna whiff. Oh, we actually hit something. We'll attack here into player. And then I think we attack here into here, and that's going to get the boost to itself and the other thing. And then it's going to breach 1 into another base. Sick. Love to see it. Dominion for 4. From 4 damage is pretty big, yeah. I think just side 4 might just be a little bit more flexible. And if they keep it around, you get to heal once per turn, so... There's like this weird thing too with specifically Psycho Gundam where you don't care how much you heal, you just care that you heal in the first place. So only healing once, 1 HP twice over 2 turns is better than healing for 1 a lot of the time. Does that make sense? It's weird. But like this situation right here is why like the Psycho Gundams is kind of okay sometimes, because it's like, well, I could trade with this, G-Quux, but then I don't get a draw and I just get a breach 3, right? Oh, they're not respecting it though? Interesting. Yeah, we do 1 damage here. I mean, I think it's right, though. It's on us to remove it, likely. Oh, another one, though? That's kind of funny. And... Sure. Alright, let's see what we get. As cool as it is for this to deal 2 damage to this, I don't think that helps it. Yeah, I think we still just attack here. Yeah. If they clear my base, I get to clear their gym. I can use my second Rick Dom to let one of these attack an active unit too. Yeah, the AP minus. That's why I've been really wanting to look into it. That's the first show of Resolve they've seen this entire match series, which is funny. All right, they got Psycho. And, oh, okay. This is kind of good. I'm not, am I playing 2 or 3 of this card? I'm only playing 2. I could definitely see adding a 3rd one. Oh, interesting. Okay, so they're prioritizing like the card draw and heal, which I think is fair. So they can attack MA mode. They heal 2, draw 1. Yeah, so they'll be at 4 damage. And then they can clear the base and they get rid of their gym for free. Alright, that's not too bad. Just clear it, yeah? Don't know about that. But this is my issue with the deck. This happens so often. Like, what am I supposed to do now? Like, it just whiffed. Even with, like, almost max copies of cards that we can find off this, we still whiffed off 3. Which just feels so bad. This card... I guess I should have checked. Yeah, just one anything. I guess we could have played it as a pilot, too. That's okay. We'll flex on him. We'll end turn. I don't... Maybe we should have just pinged the gym. They should have cleared the base. I don't know why they didn't. Yeah, and we lost 2 copies of Shuji as well. Yeah, nice level 7 vanilla. I know, right? Very cool card. Very sick. Very nasty. So, but like, it just happens like, oh man. Oh, beans. Now they get to clear it. Oh no. Oh no. Do I still hate Gundam X? I've never hated it. I just don't think there's a deck that I'd play with it. Is that the same thing? We're gonna be at level 8. I'd be really happy if someone found a deck that made it work. If we get the G-Quux level 4, oh, double show a resolve. That's a lot of resolve over there. Alright, another G-Quux. Let's do it. Alright, Zaku 2. I mean, not for nothing. This is still a pretty nasty board. Not for nothing. I have, like, this card a little bit more. I think it's fine. You play it 2 or 3 copies. I don't know if Dop's still worth it. Oh, no. Okay. Okay, we're good. Okay, we're bad. There's actually a chance we win. We need to draw a very specific card, though, for it to work. Either one of these are... Yeah, there are specific cards that we can use to win right now. That's not one of them, baby. All right. Yeah, GG's. If we were able to get the G-Quux to play literally anything, I think we won there. But, we'll go second again. It feels bad. I don't know. I think second still makes it sense, even though, like, we're behind on our pilot plays sometimes. Yeah, I'll keep. You know what? I'll keep. And we're 1-1 with this deck right now. Having one of each pilot this early, unheard of. I really like the vanillas, I'll be honest. I think they're really good. Because next turn, if we need to, we can play... Because we're going to play this for... Yeah, the Shoe Guys Go Gook. For cheap next turn, right? And then if we need to, we can play Red Gundam in the Shuji. So, I do think, like, this deck has, like, a little bit more consistency when it comes to, like, seeing what cards you find. But top 3 for G-Quux with minimal ways to actually regulate that is really tough. Okay. This card's really good. And then I'll play this guy. And end. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible. They're at 4. And then we get to clear the Ilfrith. It's not like bad. Yeah, this is fine. Yeah, I think we definitely play Red Gundam and Shuji and just get rid of it. This play would have been a lot better with more cards on our board, but that's fine. We can bottom deck that. We have one searcher already. Cool. That sucks. Enter. Yeah. Yeah. Give me something good. No. All right. We're at level 5 going to 6 with the EX right now. I'm gonna be honest. Not seeing G-Quux by now means we probably lose again. Yeah, I just don't think like Gundam X is just like a big beat stick. All right. Well, at least these have been kind to us. It might have made sense to get the Gelgoog just so it's something that can link with the with this. They're gonna attack and yeah, get rid of it. Sure. What do we actually want to get rid of? We'll ping this. Yeah, okay. Okay, that's... these are above average hits, not gonna lie. Like, we do have a lot of bursts that we've hit, so that's been lucky. Alright, if we had Red Gundam, we'd be a little bit happier. Yeah, Red Gundam would be huge here. Because we could also, like, play this attack. 4, 2, 2. We are at level 7. It's a little bit too... or 4... 4, 2, 1's good. Yeah. Can play this. We can deal 2 damage here. We can attack here. They won't have the thingy. I'll play this. I'll use the Shuji, and then it'll top deck a G-Quux, I believe. Return to bottom. Not a terrible turn. They're gonna play Psycho Gundam with 4 Murasame, and we're gonna lose. But it wasn't a terrible turn. What went wrong with this? They had Gundam and Amuro on curve, which is still like such a stellar start. Oh, they don't have it. Okay, we got a little bit of something. All right. Okay. I mean, if they have any link, we lose. That's almost good. I have to return this to the bottom, unfortunately. This one gets breach now, which is not necessarily the one that I wanted to have breach. At this point, we just have to like go wide and just hope they don't have a pilot, which would be like astronomically unlucky. And they're gonna hit a base. Oh no! All right. You know, Dop, I appreciate what you bring to the table, but we'll not play you this turn. All right. Assuming they don't have a pilot in hand, we could maybe live another turn. And then maybe top deck a Suji to maybe have a chance to go for game. But that is so unlucky, or unlikely. Like, as soon as they're going to use a 4 Murasame. Well, if they had 4 Murasame, they would have used that last turn. And they would have used an Amuro. Interesting. So you're telling me there's a chance. You're telling me there's no chance. All right. I don't even know what I'm looking for anymore. All right, still no pilot. Please. Please. Hey, if they don't have a pilot, we might sneak a W. Oh no. Oh, that's gonna draw them a pilot, huh? There's no way. There's no way they didn't get a pilot. There's no way. There's no way, man. I can't believe it. There's no way. Okay. Oh yes. All right. So this gets to attack here, boosting these two. Okay. That doesn't mean we lose yet because we've now. All right, they need another link now. But just having one copy of 4 Murasame should be enough. Yeah, especially because they can trade with board and go for it. I'd be very surprised if they don't have like another Psycho Gundam. Yeah, that'll be it. We almost got there. I think if at any point we found a Psychomu, we'd be good. We've been through over half of our deck and we didn't see one. So I'd say that's a little unfortunate, but so far like this build hasn't been bad. I will say that this build's been feeling better than other builds that I've played for this deck. Do you guys think the DOP is worth the spot? I mean, we're playing 32 units. I don't know if DOP's worth the spot. Yeah, I think this build is close. Well, I'll do another game. No, you don't think so? I can see taking it out. I'll try going first again. I kind of like going first. Especially with a hand like this one. This hand is nutso. Yeah, no, I'll keep. Yeah, I suppose I'll keep. You hate the DOP? Alright. I'll remove it. We'll probably just play like the 2/2s, right? Yeah, I mean, but the thing is that like what DOP represents is going to be a card that isn't clan anyways. Oh, we're playing against purple. All right. I think we do play this early. Obviously, if this was Rulula, it might be a little bit better, right? But that also means, yeah. Atherin? Okay. You've piqued my interest. I've decided I have no idea what you're playing now. Fatal Strike. I mean, all right. So right now it has 2 HP. I think just playing 2 bulky boys is the way. Because it also means that if they want to play like Barbatos into something, they have to attack into the base to get the card draw. Which I don't necessarily think they're doing right now, but could be a play. Schoolgirl to 4, yeah. I think I'd likely do that. I like having like units to play early. That just also swing it that we want to go second more, which is fine. Schoolgirl is usually a pretty good searcher, though. I don't mind playing it in this deck. It just thinks that it doesn't find any right early units. It's currently a 3-1. Okay, I thought they were going to bump into it. All right. I think we're just going to go in this way. Like I know we have pilots, but I haven't found a reason to actually play them yet. That will likely change up a reason to play them or not. But with them playing purple and red, it's kind of tough for them to remove these cards. The Ryusei Go is going to leave no matter what. Yeah, that's actually kind of upsetting, though, because it does let them trade into this kind of cleaner. But that's fine. If our hideout pings anything, it's tough. Okay. This only pings something level 4 or lower, yeah. Oh, but we just win next turn. So I'm not upset. Okay, this is actually pretty sick. So one ping there, one ping there. Yeah, that's good math. And then they can, what, I guess normally hit for 6. I guess it just depends on what's more important, because they could get the double damage here too. Yes. Yeah. We can attack here, and then we get a bulky boy. Bottom, I guess. Yeah, this is gonna breach for 3, and then we just get to attack for game. That was a pretty aggressive game. I mean, but we had double Zaku 2, right? Double Zaku 2 start is really tough for a lot of decks to really do anything about. I'll do a rematch. That was a Zaku 2's winning the game, and us just absorbing it. We went first last time, so we'll go second this time. We got our DOP. Oh, cute. I think we play this. And end our turn. Oh, they got the gins, baby. Game over. All right, what's the better play? I think we play this first, and we end up drawing, I guess, this card. Yeah, definitely this card. And then we play DOP afterwards. And DOP finds us this, which I'm going to return to the bottom. We'll attack into opponent. We've seen 0 pilots this game so far, which stinks. And then we'll go from there. So they can attack into 1 with Jin. If they have a way to ping a damage, that one's like a little bit more frustrating, but that's fine. Yeah, I think we're still fine. Yeah, I think DOP trades there, if we can. Yeah, we got the Barbatos as well. Alright. Yeah, we'll just play this card. And if they have, I guess, a way to ping this once, then we can get rid of it with this as well. I would love to find... If we end up finding, I guess, any pilot, any of our 2, if we find Shuji R, yeah, that's a Zaku too. Oh, interesting. Now I'm like less upset. Because we can just get rid of that for free now. Okay. That's fine. A little upset that we don't have... Yeah, I would definitely love to see an actual pilot, but we can play this. We have another one of these on the board. Can ping there. Unfortunately, I think we have to get rid of this, which feels really bad. I don't like that we have to do this, but... I think we're too far behind that we kind of have to. The other issue is that if they have like a Gujian, which them going into level 5, we just lose this. But that does also mean like this can attack 4 into this next turn. I think we're just like a little bit too worried about them doing 3 damage to us next turn. We kind of have to take more of the control route right now, even though they can Barbatos be mean. Let's see. Vulture is probably it's missing a little something, I think. We have 2 Zaku 2s in our shields. Yeah. Oh, okay. So they don't have Gujian. That's actually pretty good knowledge. Oh, they have nothing. Interesting. Ooh, that's actually kind of big too. All right. The issue is that we are... Yeah, I think our best play is to just do this. You can attack opponent. And then we can play this. And then play this here. And then attack here. Bottom. And then this will get breach as well. Cool. Okay. It's a fun little play. If they have Barbados Mikazuki, we go down to 0 shields. Which is sad. Which is a sad realization. Alright, well. Here it comes. Oh, okay. We're not doomed. That's also really good, depending on what we hit. Alright. Miss. Thank you. Why do we play this card? Like, why is this the card that we play? I don't get it. Okay. No, I should be okay. Thank you, though, Yomi. Cornelius. Turn to the bottom. I guess I mean I guess we could have like attacked with this first. The hope was to find something that like this would let us do something with. Yeah. Yeah. And this is just why I think this deck isn't viable. Like you can definitely play without the level 7. Like I won't deny that. Like maybe we're just being too hopeful by playing it, but all right, sick. They need another thingy though to actually go for game though. So we're not like doomed. And if one of these is a base, which we have another Shuji, sure. Because I think yeah, we're about to go. All right, that's fine. I don't know why we're playing Atherin. I'll be honest. I don't like that we're losing with it. Does this do 4 damage? No, I'm gonna go home. I don't. I'm gonna go home. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't know if I can make this deck feel good. I'll try it without the DOP. All right, we'll do this, and then what? One more copy of, I guess, the Rick Dom, just to have like more things to play. And then we'll see. I'll try. I don't have enough time to try testing a different deck right now, but I think we're like, I think we're 2 and 4 with this deck. If I'm actually, because we went 1-2 twice. We won the first game and then we let them reverse sweep us both times. I guess we're playing second. We've decided that just makes it better. Right, because there's nothing, yeah. I'm not saying it's wrong, because obviously we're losing to it. No, keep. But it's peculiar. It's very unique. Alright, this is, I think, a above average turn. I think I need to link Shuji with the Galgoog more often, too. I don't love that. Doing damage there. Is this the same? This isn't the same person. We just end up going into the same matchup again. Alright. Actual value off this card, I guess. I just wish we had a 2 cost. Gee, there's literally nothing that costs 2 or less that is a clan type. Like Zaku 2 is still good, don't get me wrong. It's obviously really handy. But I wish we had like better cards. Okay. Oh, this is the exact same guy. That's cool. Because this does what? 3 damage? Yeah. Okay, that's an okay trade. Sure, we'll activate the burst. Oh, fail strike. Hate to see it. Well, that's actually extra mean. I guess this card because we can't choose anything else. I have to get rid of this because otherwise they keep drawing cards. The guy is Rick Dom. I mean, I could play like 2 copies of that, to be honest. It's fine. It just doesn't spark joy, obviously. The joy is gone. Ooh. Joy is returned. Are they gonna really Mikazuki? Oh, okay, just do 3. Okay, we're good. All right. I wish they didn't have a base. I think I gotta do this one. You can bottom deck that. I suppose that one. I'll get a breach effect. Oh boy, oh. And then play this. We'll be at 7 next turn, so we can use this to look for G-Quux. Sure, that one, and then end turn. Yeah, the breach effect has been, I think, helpful. It lets us do like slightly better like plays, I think, so that's good. All right, give me the suppression. You got the Mikazuki. I'm dumb. You're right. I was thinking I'm so used to the top decks. You're right. You're right. Well, actually, because it looks for any clan card. Yeah, that was 100% my bad. Yeah, I haven't linked Machu. This is the first time I've linked Machu in like a hot minute. Today I've linked Suji so many different times more, so that's 100% on me. I was just not thinking. Suppression is, but I think it's good. I think people overrate it a little bit, but I still agree it's good. Just a little bit. Mm. 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 All right. I guess we play this first. I guess we choose this one. So we have two of them. I think we can. This one can go in. That's scary. They might have should have done one of the active ones, but maybe I don't know anything. Maybe I'm just bad. We're gonna be at. We're one away from being able to do our super duper combo dombo. Okay. No way they have another link, right? That's good. That's good. Gross. All right, if they have any link, they win. Oh, okay, yeah. Awaken Power. Love this card. Awaken Power is really good. Yeah, see, I just won them the game. Yeah, that card is great. I love it. We've played 7 games. We've played 7, or sorry, yeah, we've played 7 games of this deck. We've been able to play and resolve G-Quux, the level 7, once. Once over 7 games, which is an abysmal rate. Just abysmal. I think that's crazily bad. It just doesn't seem to work. But maybe I'm just bad. It just seems too hopeful. Like, obviously, and it's always like... I'm going first. Yeah, I'll keep this. It sounds about right? Yeah. Yeah. The people who think this deck is good, I'd just love to see their builds, I guess. Also, I think the if I was to play another 2-drop or so, it would be the whatever the Zaku card that is when it attacks a the shield area gets +2 AP. I think that card's actually gonna be kind of good into this next format. If you're playing red, I forgot the name of it. Yeah, but I mean, these are just my experiences too. I won't say that I'm bad, or you know, I will say I'm bad. I won't say that I'm the best with, especially this build too. I just don't feel like where I'm playing and where the ceiling is, it just only seems like a little bit higher. So even if I am playing poorly, I don't feel like I can do much better than what I'm doing right now, anyways. So we've got a pretty good start against someone who's allegedly having a really bad start. So that can just be enough for us to win the game. But we'll see. Favorite decks now that GD02 is out? I've just been playing a lot of decks that are red, blue. No, okay, never mind. They're better than us. I hate to see it. Yeah, get the free trade there. That's fine. I think this is worth using the Shuji Breach. Because then also, if we hit a... Yeah, it's probably worth it. It's either that or... Okay, hear me out. What's better? This surviving? This actually... It might actually be better that this is surviving. That's going to actually be better, I think. Alright, top card of our deck is this card, which... I'm going to bottom deck it. I'm going to say we don't need it. We could have been more aggressive and done 1 more ping damage. But I think that them having to remove this card now is going to be a little bit tougher for them than removing a 3/3 body and them having, like... This could have given them 1 more draw for another pilot or something. I think the chances of them getting a... Okay, yeah, see, much better. Not the ping. Alright, what do we get? Okay, that's fine. Attack into them. We'll see the top card of our deck. I can return this to the bottom. We're at 5. I'll play this. I will refuse to learn my lesson. I don't think we need to play this right now. We can just end our turn. Toggies will trade with it. But I think we're okay. Alright, we got the trade there. Alright. Alright, so they're blue and purple, which we didn't know before. That is good. Yeah, I think this is good enough just to play out, just for the pressure. We'll play it with Shuji. You know, we can actually just play that out right next turn, which could be good, potentially. Alright, 3 at them. If this isn't a base or anything crazy, we get to knock them to 1 shield, which is actually pretty tough for them. Yeah, the red Gundam LR is clearly the best card in this deck. By a lot. I think most people would agree. Yeah, white blockers is really difficult, especially since they can just effectively trade your... They can do favorable trades into your board, which usually means their units are going 2 for 1, and then they have access to more card draw. And then they're usually like starving you of your shields, which also just feels awful. I'll take one, Yomi. I'll take one. Woo.
You want this one or the little one?
I'll take the big boy one. Yeah. Oh, cool. We won. Oh, we get to return it to the top. Guaranteed hit. Oh, we love to see it. We love to see it on a game where it super matters. Oh, the triple hit, of course. Of course, the triple hit. And the... Yeah, sure. Yeah. I'll try a rematch. Of course, when, like, half these don't matter, I get best hits. It might have been... Oh, okay. Rejected, I guess. I don't know. All right, we're 3-5, baby. All right. All right. I think this is the same person. Might be wrong. Also, I'm going to eat a Canadian coffee crisp. Please understand. You pulled a C+? Nice. You mean this one? Yeah, very nice. Congratulations. My Zaku 2 hits have been crazy today. No, I have not gone 4 more. think it's good to go 1 for 1 here. Yeah, it's fine. I'm surprised they choose the 4th too, but I guess it makes sense. Turn. Next turn we can go. This one I like this one, even though it is like a 4-2. 2 HP is low. I guess we just play this out, even though it doesn't do what we want. Oh. Can we concede? Can we concede yet? Because they're going to 8 next turn. That just feels bad. All right, they're not playing. They're not playing Wing Zero, because if they were, they'd just be going for face. Or it was a mistake. Oh boy, 3 X's. I'll return this to the top. This is still going to get breached, so I don't know why they did that. But I guess it's just to... Sure. We're doing better than I thought we'd be doing. Okay. This is kind of dumb, but that's fine. These are all bad. Oh, I can add to hand. I'm dumb. We're playing the wrong one. Whoops. We could have drawn one more. I'm dumb. I was thinking the wrong thing with Machu. Why when like situations where like I don't know. I mean, maybe I shouldn't be upset that we haven't seen Saiku Kamu. I'm never gonna be like, this card is great. I'm always gonna have such a hate relationship with it. The fact that they have to keep bouncing this back to hand though is really funny. I don't know if it's good though. But it's funny. Alright. So unfortunately we have to ping something. Oh, it's level 4 or lower? Say less. Okay. 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 See you soon. They're in top deck mode. They haven't played Wing. They haven't found Wing Zero all game, which is fine for us. I'm just surprised. Like we've been trying to play around it, right? All right. I think that's our our 4th copy of that card, right? Dude, I don't know how good this is for you. Because you're just gonna keep letting me like ping 1 damage every turn. Okay, they figured it out. Because we played this guy like a dummy. If we just have one more card in hand too if we weren't dumb. We kind of have to put this here. I think we just lost. I don't think we got there. We found G-Quux, which is going to hit off their shields right now. I think we had a chance, but it's looking bad. Yeah, see? chance. Like, we have to, like... Yeah... Yeah, we just concede. I think we had, like, an okay chance to win. But we need to see that, G-Clux. We'll do one more game for the night. This will decide if we're 4 and 6. If we have a 40% win rate. I'll play second. But yeah, I'll show off the deck list at the end. We're balling. We're gonna find it. It's gonna be great. We're gonna get a lot of good cards, I believe. Like, seeing Zaku by itself is enough for me to keep this hand. I've also decided this card is just okay. And we probably don't, at least in this build, we probably don't need to play it. There are probably better cards for us to play. Including the Char 1-drop Searcher. I think I'd actually be really... I think I'd rather play that instead. Yeah, attack. I guess we use this. I like Red Gundam. We have an okay start. Oh, we're playing Zwart still. Was not aware Zwart was still in the game. I don't think they should have blocked, but maybe they should have. At least, I don't know. They wouldn't know that how happy I was with that play. So good. I guess I'm gonna return this to the top because it doesn't impact how the math for it's kind of weird. We're like that's fine. Because the math means, because I haven't seen, how many level 4s have I seen? Yeah. Because going one deeper into my deck doesn't guarantee that I'm any better at drawing 4 cross. I just know, like, Shuji's Hideout is, like, an okay card to, like, most turns. They're going to 6 if they have If they have Big Boy, Bad Boy, Gundam Boy, then... Like if they have Wing, yeah, that sucks. And then get rid of my EX base. That's the real kicker. Alright, what do we got? What do we got on the G-Quux roulette today? The best card for us to get, actually. That's insane. Yeah, that was a really good hit. You're at level 8, yeah, 7, right? Yeah, so I think it made sense to play this card while we still could. Okay. That's fine. Just a little bit less fine. We'll make it work. Alright, let's play this. Okay. It's kind of good. And we're doing this to play around Wing. This is 4 HP right now. That's very upsetting. Yeah, that's tough. That's really tough. I think we lose. That was a really good play. We need to find like another G-Quux up the top. That's kind of another G-Quux. I remember to add it to hand. I'm not saying that I'm a, you know, pro player, but it's a pretty good. It's fine. So also this is at 3 HP, so if they play their Wing Zero, it dies. So that's also good news for me. Yeah, we're done. All right, yeah, they're playing the Wing Zero. I think that's pretty clear now. But I think the plays were good. I think the plays were good. Let's play our boy. What do we hit? Ooh, the big nothing. It's something, but like not like something. All right, over under on a second one. And even if they do, this card still survives. They have to do like some weird attacks. Oh, that's good to see. All right, if we have a single link, we win, potentially. Depends on how much we want to dig for it. I guess we don't have to dig for it much. Please don't hit a burst. Please don't hit a burst. Please don't hit a burst. All right, no, we're good. That Shuji top deck was really good. Even if they have double show of resolve, we still are 7 AP. Return to top, baby. Nice. All right. I do think this deck does have a good game against the wing, because we do have a good amount of breach damage, and our bodies can deal with their bodies pretty good. So I don't think this is terrible. We did also resolve 2 G-Quucks, with one of them hitting the Shugai to be able to get rid of the wing, which was kind of stupid. I'll admit it. It's kind of good. Kind of good. But I think like we barely won this game. We lost game 1 though, right? They didn't want to do the rematch? That's silly. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I forgot how that was. Here's the build. I'll put it on my website if you guys want to see this. The build for what it is. This felt the best that I've seen so far. Some other cards to consider for red and green. The other cards I would consider. Where is it? Zizulu might be good. It's just like a worse version of Zaku 2. But like Zaku 2, I think has won us a lot of games, so having like a backup play. I also don't think like... I think going first in this deck is fine. Just because we get to do our plays on curve. If we go second, we get to play cards, but it feels tougher to do our plays. I have not missed this card, for the record. I'm playing 0 copies of it. So, I mean, we went 4-6, but I feel like this was just like a worse copy of... I think like if we want to go G-Quucks, we just go the 7 cost. This one, I don't know how I felt about it. So if you guys like this card, go for it. But it wasn't a big deal. Sincerely, like I think that you have to play either the 5 or the 7. This card just feels like so inconsistent so much that I don't like playing it. What else would I consider playing? I would also consider playing like maybe 1 or 2 copies of Turning Point of History, just because we are playing technically 10 pilots that are new type. We can be a little bit greedier with this. And then even if we don't have it, like the fact that there would be some weird turns where our board is empty, we're at level 7, and we're like, you know what? I want to use this card to just make sure that my G-Quucks hits. So for my level 7, so that's sometimes worth it in its own way too. There are also some like weird turns where like I did just happen to have an extra resource open, so I think that's fine. So I consider like playing 1 or 2 of that if you want a little bit more consistency. And that's really it, I think. Dop was okay. It wasn't amazing, but it was okay. But yeah, it's weird, like the deck space for this deck's pretty tight as well. I don't really want to take out any units. Like I can take out like 1 of this, and if you like one base more than the other, go for it. Shuji's hideout is like fine. Sometimes it sets up some really weird like trade potential for you. This card was better than I thought it was, for sure. This card felt really good. I'm surprised with how good it was. So that was definitely one that I had wrong. If you want just to play 1 red Gundam, go for it. The card's just okay, but the fact that it links with everything is good enough in my mind to play. So, but I think if you were to try to do a first build, I think this is the way I would do it. And yeah, if you want to play the other 5-drop, you can too. I've been less happy with it. You get better draws in the Mobile Suit Arena compared to IRL. I get the exact opposite, so I think I feel like I get some mediocre draws. So anyways, that's going to be it for us. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. We'll have this, you guys can watch. If you guys haven't seen what I pulled and you want to see, you guys can watch it as soon as this is over, and I'm looking forward to the formal launch of GD02. So we do have our first tournament next Tuesday. Signups are full, but we will have late registration. I would expect somewhere around 10 spots to open up for that time, so make sure to be on the lookout for that. It will be 30 minutes before the event starts, and if you're free, you go for it. If not, we're gonna live stream it too, so that should be a good time. And then yeah, I've added some more things to the store on Eggman Events. So you go to the homepage. I added a button right here on the store update, but you can also do dice and tokens at the top here. We've got some Eggman egg dice right here, and there's also the side loaders. So it's the same ones as like the black ones that we also sell, but we have it on like the rainbow version. So it's for blue, yellow, red, green, and purple, which corresponds to the One Piece colors, right? So unfortunately, there's no white for it. Yellow kind of you can definitely see it a little bit more. It's close to white, right? There's some shades of yellow that look very white-like, so it's close enough. But you can also play black and then have the white background, so whatever. So anyways, that's going to be it for us. I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for watching. Catch you next time. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, bye-bye, bye-bye.